Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play another, technically this is a updated version of the game. Reigen Date game, birthday update, still demo. So it's basically the same game, but for his birthday. He's the birthday princess. Let's begin. Choose your name below. Input your name. YN. Please input your first pronouns. Your first pronoun. For example, he, him. Keep it lowercase. She. Now please input your second pronoun. For example, he, him. Her. Are you sure you want to be called YN? She, her? Yes. Are you really sure? This will be permanent? Yes. Would you like a tutorial of how this game will work? Well, yes, of course. Well, hello, welcome to the Reigen Day game. For the tutorial, I would show you how to play this game. Here are 3 hearts, one of the most important things to keep in mind, as these hearts will indicate how your choices will affect your ending. If you choose an option that Reigen dislikes, you will lose a heart. Avoid losing all the hearts, unless you like being mean to Reigen. However, if you ever do unintentionally lose a heart, don't worry, you can always regain one back if you choose the right option. Here, pretend the dummy is Reigen. Click the option you desire. Any option. There will be no consequences for the main game. You could choke on a baby carrot. Ouch. Seems like you lost yourself a heart. But don't worry. Here's your chance to regain a heart. You're very handsome. Great job. You got the right option. Here's the 2 more things to keep in mind. There will be times where hearts won't be affected. They'll appear like this. And if you have to gain 3 hearts before, and you will have to gain 3 hearts before you ask him out on a date, you'll be notified when you're able to gain or lose hearts. All of that's for the tutorial. Your work performance has been lacking. I prefer if you figure out what the cause is and put a stop to it. I understand, sir. Thank you. You're excused. One day, I found out that I was suffering a terrible curse that made me encounter many unfortunate events, to the point that it was even affecting my work. No one believed me until I met a psychic. I was simply walking along the sidewalk after my meeting at work until I saw a businessman. He was crouching at the same level as his small table. And sorry if you hear wind, it's windy out, so I was dumbfounded by the sight that I ended up staring for long enough time for him to notice me. Hello there. Are you interested in a psychic? Okay, the hearts won't be affected right now. Like the first one. Yep, birthday princess. He's a birthday princess. The man says to me, giving me barely enough time to process what he was there for. I looked at the person beside him. He looked to be younger, like he was in middle school. Bob! He held up a sign that read spirits and such consultation. Well, you're in luck. The man hands me a business card, and it took a second to glance at it. Reigen Arataka. I read to myself out loud. Then I raised my head to look at the businessman again. Yes, my name's Reigen Arataka. Nice to meet you. Spirits and such? What a joke. I think last time we did, I'm gonna do spirits and such. So tell me more about spirits and such. I asked, expecting it to be a question about his company. He smiled at me and started to say something before someone yelled out. Hey, what are you doing? What? Hey, what are you doing? Trying to? Hey, what are you doing? Trying to do? What are you trying to do? Are you doing business here again? Nick, I have to go. But you have my business card, so... Feel free to contact me anytime. Bye now. Just before I could process the situation, both the man and young boy took off running. I still love the fact that they just disappear and reappear. Characters disappear and reappear. Him again. So, sorry about his disturbance. Lately, he's been running his scam in the city to get more business. Huh? He's a scam artist? I asked, shocked by this news. Yes, and he's been taking away my possible clients. He's been at it for a while now. If you do end up seeing him again, don't hesitate to call the authorities. I don't think I'll be that extreme to call the authorities. However, I do appreciate the recommendation. And who are you? My name is Ban Shumru Shinra. As for your choice, I completely understand. At least I'm glad I could help out. I nod with a smile. I gotta go now, but yeah, be careful next time, alright? I will try to be careful. After my response, he left. Leaving as quickly as he came. Some part of me believes the reason why he left so soon is because he hastily parked in the middle of the road to scare Reigen off. And I was correct to believe so. Anyways, after the bizarre event, I headed home, despite the entire situation circling around my head along the way. I can't help but be curious about Reigen Arataka. If what Shinra Ben Shumru says is true, how's Reigen's business still up? It seems like Shinra Ben Shumru isn't enemies with Reigen or friends. What is it? There's many questions that was left unanswered. But why bother myself with them? It's not like I'm going to see Reigen again, right? Right? I do love the little animation still. Next day. I can't stop thinking about the questions I had left yesterday. After I let the questions nag me continuously throughout the night, I decided to finally look up the website on Reigen's business card. Then, when I confirmed that it was open today, I sighed with relief, but I still had some doubts about Reigen. Although, I did notice many people suggested Reigen as the cheapest psychic to go to whenever there's a spirit problem. The more I scroll, the more people I see thanking Reigen. It's like, yes, more mob. Is Shinra lying about him? There's no other way of knowing until I meet Reigen myself. And since, for some reason, I feel as if the curse of mine has gone worse since yesterday. Might as well see Reigen. If he really is a psychic, like he says he is, he would remove this curse of mine. It's like, no, I already know who would remove it. Finally, I decide to let my curiosity get the best of me, and I walk to spirits and such to learn more about him. As I walk in, there's a chilling air looming around the room. I look around for Reigen, and soon discover Reigen on the other side of the room already working for their client. And he starts it. He's still a birthday princess the next day. So you believe you're being haunted by an evil spirit? Yes, I was hoping there would be a way for you to get rid of this evil spirit. Rest assured, I will undoubtedly remove this evil spirit. Give me a few seconds to analyze it with my psychic powers. Analyze? 3, 2, 1. Eek! What is it? I finished analyzing it. You're very fortunate. If you didn't come into my office sooner, the spirit would have been worsened, and you would have been in great danger. No matter. I am Reigen Arataka. Well, exorcise the spirit immediately. My special move, Ultimate Spirit Exorcism. Oh, wait, huh? This actually feels good. Perfect. That means the spirit's leaving your body. His actual spirit just leaves the body. Now, take a deep breath and welcome my fist. Huh? Oh! Rah! Punch. Thank you so much, sir. I feel so much better now. It's no problem, really. Now, if their spirit ever causes harm to you or anyone else, do contact me, and I'll just exterminate the spirit without hesitation. Will do. Thanks again. And then the client wanders off with a clear happiness in his face, giggling like there's no tomorrow. From the looks of it, it seems like Reigen is, in fact, a psychic, or he's a clever liar. There's no in between. Well, I know which it is. Technically, there's in between. For whatever reason, I felt my heart quicken as Reigen approaches me, with a wide grin on his face. Why, Anne, welcome to Spirits and Such. So I take it that you came in because you want to remove this curse now? I wanted to talk to you. It's like, last time I said yes, please. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Oh, is something the matter? What's up with the little birthday hat? Why is this so hard to speak? Why is it so hard to speak? This never happened to me before. Ring. Reigen jerked as he felt his cell phone on his pocket buzz unexpectedly. He brought the phone up to see who's calling and did a double take. As much as Reigen tried to hide it, I could tell that he's beginning to look impatient. Excuse me, I need to take this call. Mob, entertain the client while I'm gone. Without a moment of notice, Reigen leaves to take the call. It's like, I just love it. And it takes his fears. Hey there, Bob. Oh, okay, hi. I look over and see the boy I didn't know was there until this moment. I gave a slight smile, and he blinks at me at my direction, visibly nervous by the unwelcome situation. Hi there, what's your name? What are you doing here? So, what are you doing here? I work here, and have been here for a couple years. I work on my master, Reigen. Interesting. It's nice to meet you again. The boy nods, although I never caught your name. What's your name? My name's Shigeru. Ma. But most call me Mob. Which Mob is easier? Nice to meet you, Mob. My name's YN. He nods, acknowledging my introduction. After my greeting, however, he chooses to stay quiet. Which I didn't mind. I even considered keeping the silence until Reigen gets back. Then I decided otherwise to avoid an awkward air. I just continued the conversation. Do you like working here? As spirits and such? Yes, I do. I've learned a lot while working under Master. Because of him, I feel more confident in myself. He helped me a lot, even if he didn't need to. I'm really grateful to have him as my mentor. He's a good person. That's nice to hear. It seems like what I originally thought of Reigen was entirely false. I thought of him more of some kind of clever liar. Yeah, about that. But judging from what I've seen today, the reviews, Mob's honest thoughts about him, Reigen doesn't seem like a bad guy. That Shinra portrayed him as. Strange, I have a warm feeling in my chest just thinking about him. Master should be coming in any second now. Is there anything else you want to ask me? There's no more questions I want to ask. The boy waits for my question patiently. How much do you get paid? Paid? What do you mean? Hi, I apologize for the interruption. We're gonna get this thing again. I hope I wasn't gone for too long. You weren't. Me and the client were talking about my work here. I see. What did you talk about? Did you talk about the racist spirit exorcism? No, we talked about pay. What spirits? That spirit was hard one to melt. No, I didn't tell YN about that. We talked about something else. Is that so? If you don't mind me asking, what exactly were you talking about? I forgot most of it, what we were talking about. But I remember she asked me how much I get paid. This doesn't get old. I see. Reigen turns to me, clearly sweating. That's quite rude to ask someone how much they get paid, you know? No, it isn't. He turns his attention back to Mob. Mob, did you say how much you get paid? Mob takes his time to respond to Reigen. Grew more sweaty. No, I didn't. He came back before I could explain. Like, actually, I do have psychic powers. Oh, how unfortunate that I came back in such a bad time. I'm sure you would love to talk about your pay. Huh? What do you mean? I don't get paid. Anyways, I apologize for taking the call in the middle of our conversation, YN. Let's remove the curse of yours now, shall we? I dismiss Reigen's strange behavior, and I walk over to sit down on a chair to get started with the curse removal. Reigen followed me and sat back in his office seat. Alright, are you ready for the curse removal? Reigen looks at me with a confidence in his expression. Notice. Hearts will be affected starting from now. The grain-free hearts unlock to unlock a locked choice. YN, are you feeling alright? I'm okay. What do you mean? What did you want to ask again? I was wondering if you're ready for the curse removal. Yes, I am. Alright. That's right, I'm ready. Though I have a couple of questions I want to ask you. What is it? This is perfect. I could finally ask questions I've been wondering about. Where should I start, though? Well, the one we did not ask last time. What about Mob's pay? How much do you pay Mob to work here? Ouch. Hey, what pay I give to my coworkers is private. But if you want to know so badly, I pay him a normal amount of each job. Nothing more, nothing less. He doesn't get paid. Let's drop the topic. Yeah? Do you have any other questions? Yes, I do. Then let's move on to what you want to ask. About Shinra. What do you know about Shinra? Oh, you brought him up. I happened to talk to him when you ran away, when he honked at you. I'm curious to know what you think of him. I see. I wouldn't say that we're in bad terms, but I see him more as a business rival, since we're both psychics. Though now that I think about it, we do have our disagreements at times. I guess you could say I don't plan to be a friend of his. About spirits and such. Can you tell me more about spirits and such? Of course, I love to talk about my business. Spirits and such start off with just me running it. Eventually, my business grew enough for Mob to learn about me. Then, after a couple of years, I hired a few more other peoples like me. Espers like me. I do psychic-related services. Though most people who enter the door want exorcism. Possession is an object people are become more and more nowadays. Show interest. I continue giving my full attention to Reigen as he goes on to explain even some more. I heard that spirits are becoming digital as well. That would explain why there's been more people coming in to me wanting to fix their computers recently. Is that all I need to know about spirits and such? I got a little sidetracked at the end. But before I got sidetracked, yes, that's basically the gist of it. About Reigen. Can you tell me more about yourself? Me? Well, you already know my name. But if you want to... But I do have a great title for myself that I haven't told you about. What is it? I'm a great detective. I'm the greatest psychic of the 21st century. And that's not all. I have a psychic abilities beyond your imagination. A power that makes spirits crawl away in fear. Are you talking more about your other coworkers, Bob? Probably. Ask more about him. Even though I don't believe him. Ask more about himself. You want to know more about me? Unrelated to spirits and such. I guess you could say I'm a dog person. Cats are rough and unpredictable. That's why they're lovable. But dogs are always full of energy. They're nice to be around. They're cute and fluffy. Favorite type of movies? During my free time, I like to watch B-rated movies and fall asleep. B-rated movies? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of credible psychic-related sources I use for spirits and such. If you like, I can show you. Reigen switches topics before I could respond. More importantly, there's something else else you'd like to tell me about the birthday hat. What's with the hat? Oh, it's just me. I'm just wearing this birthday hat because my birthday's coming up. Oh, how soon is your birthday? Oh, in a few months. In a few months. My face twisted in a mixture of confusion and curiosity. Why is Reigen celebrating his birthday so soon? What makes you celebrate your day so early? Well, everyone I know will be busy for the next few months. However, Mom, my student, will be working on a marathon. I see. Anyway, more importantly, though, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Moving on. Wait, no. I changed my mind. Let's move on to something that needs to be done. I see Reigen gulp and get nervous by my answer. Alright then, let's get started in the removal of this curse. Just as Reigen puts his hand on my chair to get up, Mob spoke up. No need. I saw the curse got worse as you two were talking and removed it for you. I hope you don't mind. Ah. I catch Reigen turn his head and quickly took a breath of relief before he coughed into his hand. I appreciate you doing the work for me, Mob. Reigen looks up at me to look at Mob. However, this would be a perfect opportunity to watch me use my psychic powers to use it as a learning lesson. Next time, watch and learn. Got it. I understand. So the removal has already been done by Mob? Correct. Unfortunately, that means I can't show you my psychic powers. I already saw it. Maybe another day. After a conversation and all the questions have been answered, I finally felt the confidence enough to agree that Reigen has a good heart. Some part of me is happy to visit spirits as such, even with how low hopes. The other part of me still wants to know more about Reigen. Is it alright if I visit again someday? Of course! If you want, I could give you my phone number. So that's if you encounter any spirits and spirit problems, you can always message me, and I can point you anytime. Since earlier, there was already another client, I didn't want to make you wait again. That'll be great. Thank you so much. Reigen puts down a number on a blank sticky note before handing it to me. I observe closely at the card, noticing the number on the sticky note is different from the one on the business card. Reigen's personal number, perhaps? Yes. Come over to Mob's desk. Let's talk about the pay. All right. After paying, I left the office with a goodbye. I do feel better, so I suppose that curse is fully gone. Though, I can't help but smile as I look at the sticky note with Reigen's number on it. I feel confident in knowing Reigen is a little more compared to our first interaction. Maybe I should give him a call sometime soon. A few months later. It's been a while since I met Reigen. Oh, so this is like our update. Occasionally, we would call casually, either talking about recent events that happened in our lives or anything that comes to mind. After getting to know Reigen enough to get drinks whenever we are free, I found myself enjoying the fact that we got so close. But recently, he mentioned his birthday more and more often. Maybe he's planning to invite me? We are friends after all, good friends after all. No, I shouldn't get my hopes up. It's getting late and I should finish with my work anyways. Ring. Then, just as I finished with my work, I received a call from Reigen. What was unusual in the fact that he called me late in the night? Luckily, I was still awake, typing away on my computer for work. Despite the poor choice of time to call, I answered to listen to what he had to say. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Reigen. Why are you calling so late? Huh? Is it late? Oh, it is. Are you sleeping? No, I'm just finishing up late tonight. Perfect. Hey, listen. I was wondering if you want to go get drinks. Sorry, it's so sudden, but I wouldn't spend my birthday with you. These sudden words and news surprised me. Reigen wants to spend his birthday with me? I felt saddened by the fact that he's spending his birthday alone, although I felt flattered that he wants to spend it with me. Also, I was surprised since I was thinking about him inviting me to his birthday. Sure, give me 20 minutes. I need to get some time to get Reigen a surprise, perhaps a cake. I doubt I can get something in another 20 minutes, but I don't want Reigen to wait for long. How about we get drinks at the usual place we meet? I was just thinking the same. I'll meet you in 20 minutes. With that, Reigen abruptly ends the call. I decide to finish my work later and get up from my desk. The more that I think about Reigen's call, the more I grew concerned if I couldn't get him something on time. However, the other part of me is determined to give Reigen a small birthday he deserves. I got dressed and walked out the front door 5 minutes later, all while thinking about what cake I should give Reigen. A heart-shaped one? 5 more minutes later. Choose this cake. Cake, green cake, orange cake, pink cake. This cake. Choose this cake. Well, it says choose this cake and everything else is colors, so I'm like, okay. Yes, I'm sure. I really liked the cake I'd chosen. It was a strawberry cake with chocolate. I felt confident that Reigen would most definitely like this cake. My heart beats a little faster as I daydreamed Reigen enjoying the cake cake bought for him. I only wish for the best, so I walk out with the brand new cake in a sealed box. There he is. Eventually I arrived in the place Reigen and I agreed upon. It was a fancy and busy bar with our favorite drinks. It came to us as a surprise to me when I saw Reigen already in the counter, slipping away on his woman's soul. You actually came. It's nice to see you, Ryan. At first I assumed he was drunk, still, given how fast he usually gets whenever he drinks. However, when he turned to me, it seemed like he was buzzed. His words were clear and attentive. His drink is somewhat filled as well. He didn't drink much. I point out as I walk towards the man. He chuckles as he watches me sit in the free chair beside him. Hearts can't be affected now. Didn't want to get too drunk on my birthday. I see. As I walked closer, I saw something off about him. Why are you sweaty? You're wearing your birthday hat again. I couldn't help but pulling out when I noticed the signs of tiredness on Reigen and the silly hat on his head. Well, I walked all the way over here. Remember when I said my student was training to get a high place in the marathon? Well, now it's raining. I nodded. I decided to secretly work out so I could show up at the marathon. I want to give my support as much as I can. And the hat? Oh, I wanted to wear it again for my actual birthday. After all, Hannah Azawa requested me to wear it again if I was going somewhere. Reigen took a sip of his drink. Hanazawa? You mentioned that name before in our calls, but I'm curious to know who that is. Hanazawa is Mob's friend. He made that hat for me, or just handed me an old birthday hat he used to wear. Whoever it was, he said he didn't need it anymore. Hanazawa, he's a good kid, but he tends to stand out. give Reigen the birthday cake. It's like, he's the birthday princess. We already know it. Here, I got you something. I handed him the box. I think you like it. Reigen took his time as he opened the box, but he grinned once he saw the contents inside. Oh, strawberry cake? With chocolate too? You really shouldn't have. I would have just appreciated your company. I couldn't help but smile. I wanted to give you a cake so that way we could celebrate your birthday. Well, I'll say you got a good cake. I'm not a fan of a cake, but let alone strawberry. But I wouldn't pass on a good cake. Thank you, Ryan. Reigen expressed his gratitude. I was glad I had a good judgment and chose a cake that Reigen liked. However, I felt my heart quicken when he thanked me. You're welcome. Happy birthday, Reigen. He can just eat that with one hand. So adorable. A few days later. After a few days, Reigen invited me to Mob's marathon. He ran beside Mob for a couple of minutes to show his support before heading back to me. It was nice being there with him and spending time with him. I hope we could spend more time together in the future. Happy birthday, Reigen. You finished this update. Thank you for everything, your support. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy birthday, Reigen. So, that is basically the Reigen dating game, but birthday edition. Oh, that's adorable. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment down below. I'll see you guys next time.